What's going on, you guys? What's going on? What's going on? This is Eric Vaughn. This is Eric Brent, and I'm coming to you guys live right now. YouTube got a little noise in the background there. I'm trying to find out how to get this thing straight for you guys. But I'm going to share this with you guys right now. Bitcoin at $16,000 today a coin. This is crazy. I can't believe that it is going to 16,000 and soon on its way to probably 20,000. But right now we're at 16,000 and it's phenomenal. You know, I've been in Bitcoin ever since it was $250. A lot of people making a lot of money all over the world. I'm going to share my screen with you guys right now. Again, this is the family cash machine, and I wanted to start getting in your face with this because I want to make sure my people don't miss this great exchange of wealth that's going on right now, not just with Bitcoin, but with cryptocurrency, with decentralized, the decentralized world, DeFi, Ethereum. There's so many things they're just not telling you guys, and you just don't know. So let me share my screen right now so you guys can start seeing what I'm seeing here. You guys see me on YouTube right now, but I wanted you guys to see 16,000. Here it is right here, $16,000, 16,100. It shot up, shot up, shot up. Now, a year ago, Bitcoin was at 3 grand. I specifically remember when Bitcoin was at 3 grand, and I had a good friend of mine who sold her house. So I wanted her to, when she finished selling her house, and she had had the house for 30 years or so, and I thought it would be a great idea when she sold the house. She had a lot of equity, over $250,000. So she sold her house. She, was stressed out for quite a while, wanted to relax and just take it in because, when you've been in a house over 30 years, it is very, very stressful to move all that stuff. You don't even realize how much stuff you have. But what happened was, after she received her monies and, went and settled down and everything and paid all her agents and paid everybody, she had a lot of money. And I wanted to tell her, you should take 60,000 right now, just buy Bitcoins. But being that she had really no knowledge about Bitcoins at the time, it was not a good time for her to do that because you have to understand what this industry is about. You have to understand what you're investing in. Nobody's going to just invest in something and they're not clear as to what it is. This is why you guys need to take the Bitcoin courses with the Family Cash Machine. We're teaching you guys so many different ways you can make money in this industry. Not just Bitcoin going up, but there's a lot of different industries that you can make money in cryptocurrency, but you have to know what it is and you have to understand how money works. But I'm going to say this to you guys. I'm a little hot because I'm in the Dominican Republic. You guys can see in back, that's the Dominican Republic. And I'm from Los Angeles, but I am living in Dominican Republic right now. It's a fantastic journey. I'm moving all over Latin America, touching our people wherever they are in the diaspora with this cryptocurrency wave of technological wealth opportunities, because that's really what it is. There's opportunities in wealth and creating wealth in the Bitcoin industry. Back to the subject at hand. I'm not going to go too far off the subject. The subject is Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies. Investors are making a killing right now with cryptocurrencies, and they're not going to share the game with you. They're just not, because what the old saying is, games to be sold, not to be told. Well, guess what? We at the Family Cash Machine, we're teaching you guys courses. We're teaching you guys, yes, there's paid for courses, but you're going to extract so much information and knowledge. You're going to be able to utilize this for yourself. And nobody will be able to take that knowledge from you. And you'll always be able to make money in the cryptocurrency world, because this ain't going nowhere no time soon. It's just starting. And it's almost like compared to getting in the internet at the first time when the internet started. So let me say, I wanted to tell her to buy $60,000 in cryptocurrency. I wanted to tell her, hey, give me $60,000 so I can go buy you 20 Bitcoins. Bitcoin was 3 grand, remember? About a year and a half ago, it was 3 grand, it was 3,000. And it dropped. It was at 9,000. It dropped that to 3,000 for a long time because of all the bad publicity that the banks, Jamie Dimon and all these guys in the investment world were giving Bitcoin. They were really, oh, it's a Ponzi scheme. It's not a solid investment. And even some of the guys who teach about gold, some of the top financiers in the world were really talking bad about Bitcoin because they didn't see its value, because they didn't understand the technological side of it. These guys who trade gold and buy gold, most of them are pretty old school thinkers, and they're pretty set in their ways as far as the traditional way of a store of value, which is gold. But you can't say that gold is the only store of value in this technological day and era. I'm going to make my point. Data, information, and this informational technological era that we're in represents value. Data represents value. Now, before the internet, data did represent value, but the accumulation of data was more difficult, okay? Today, because we have the internet, the accumulation of data is relatively easy, okay? So we have companies like Google, and Google is $1 trillion company. Do they have gold? No, they have data. They have orchestrated a way to accumulate data, and the data that they've accumulated is valuable. It's more valuable than gold. So we can't just say today that just gold is, a store of value. And so with Bitcoin, it represents the accumulation of data in an encrypted form where transactions and transactions and transactions and transactions and transactions, billions of transactions could be compressed into these blocks on the blockchain where everybody has access to seeing them, but nobody has actually access to your wallet. You only have access to your wallet. Nobody can actually hack your wallet. They can't hack the blockchain, but they can't hack your wallet. So you got to be careful. Don't let individuals know your password to your wallet, but they can't hack the blockchain where all the transactions are transacting. So this is a day that you guys got to get in the game. You're missing out tremendously. You're missing out tremendously by not being in the cryptocurrency industry. You're missing out tremendously by not being in the Bitcoin cryptocurrency industry. There's so much money being made every single day. Now, could you imagine you made $250,000 and then I came up to you and said, hey, give me $60,000 so I can invest for you? That's kind of scary. Most people will say, hey, Eric, I know you're a good guy, but I'm not going to give you $60,000 of my money because you don't even really understand Bitcoin. She didn't understand Bitcoin enough to give me $60,000. But let's look at what she would have did. Let me share my screen and let's see what would have happened if she would have gave me or trusted me to buy for her that $60,000 in Bitcoins, which would have got her at that time at 3,000. She would have got 20 Bitcoins. Let's see how much 20 Bitcoins is right now. She would have made $323,000, which is more money than she had in the equity of her home after 30 years of owning that home. She would have made that in a year and a half. Where else can you do this? Where else can you do this? I'm not making this up. It's right here in your face. It's right here. The numbers are there. So you need to come right now to the Family Cash Machine and start learning this stuff so you're comfortable enough to invest. You don't want to invest if you don't know what you're doing because Bitcoin goes up and down. You need to learn what this is because there's other currencies in this industry as well, over 7,500 currencies. You guys need to learn this industry. Again, it's not just Bitcoin. There's different technologies that represent the blockchain technology, which is the undergirding technology behind Bitcoin. And there's so many other investment opportunities now sprawling off from there. So again, the Family Cash Machine is a platform set up for our people to come and learn how they can create massive income today by learning certain things in the financial industry, in the technological industry. They don't want to tell you. They don't want to tell you. So sign up for the Family Cash Machine and come into this journey now, because what we have for you when you come into the Family Cash Machine, we also have a decentralized bonus. So when you purchase a class, you immediately become part of the sharing revenue with the students. Wow. So let's say, for instance, you came in right now and you bought a $200 class, which is the lowest you can come in, and you're going to start learning now how you can invest in this industry. You're going to start learning now what this industry entails and how it's going to continue to create millionaires and millionaires and millionaires, no matter what the economy does. In fact, as the economy gets worse, Bitcoin gets better. As the economy gets worse, more and more investors become more and more comfortable with investing their money in Bitcoin. That's what you're seeing now. So how would you like to be a part of something that inadvertently works against the economies of the world? Because we all know, based on any financial advisor, that these economies are crashing because they're all based on fiat currencies that have no gold backing them. There's not one fiat currency today in the world that has any gold backing it. They're all just based on printing money and your trust in the money, and they create debt with these central banks, and eventually that debt has to be paid. And as that debt is not paid, and as they keep printing more and more and more and more, it's going to create this thing called hyperinflation and devaluation of these currencies. You want to be saved from that. You want to have something that actually can store value, and that's what Bitcoin is. So again, you guys, I want you guys to come in and learn this stuff. I want you guys to network with us, and not only learn, but put yourself in a position to start accumulating Bitcoins simply by signing up with a class with the Family Cash Machine. That's all you have to do, is sign up for a class. It's not a monthly fee. It's one time. We do have a $350 course. We do have a $750 course. The more you get involved, the more you're going to know. And the more you learn, the more money you're going to make, because now knowledge is going to be utilized for you to capitalize in this industry, okay? So let's say, again, like I said, you bought a $200 class. At that point, you're going to be in our decentralized bonus, and the company's going to give you 0.010 Bitcoin, which is about $161 position in our decentralized bonus. So what happens, what is the decentralized bonus? It's basically a matrix, okay, in our software, where it basically interacts with all the students that's coming in. So when there's another 12 or anywhere from 7 to 12 students come in under you, that fall in under you, 0.0496, you're going to receive, 0.0496 Bitcoin, $800. You're going to get a bonus for $800 in Bitcoin. Wow, hold up, Eric. Hold up, Eric. Tell me that again. You're going to literally come into our company and you're going to spend $200 on a course that's going to benefit you. Knowledge that you're going to take to your grave. Knowledge that you're going to literally be able to make money with. Knowledge that's going to keep you from the scam companies out here. Knowledge that's going to put you in a position to make $800 with a $200 course. Now, let's say it took you a month to do that. Let's say it took you 2 months. 2 months to make that $800. I don't know if it's going to take that long, because remember what I said, 7 to 12 students fall under you. Okay, and we're getting people involved in cryptocurrency. People they like to learn. They like information that's relevant today that they can make money on now. And so we're on time with these courses. And nobody is coming to our communities to teach us this industry. They're just not. Facebook's trying to get a cryptocurrency, but they're not teaching you. So we set up a platform, the Family Cash Machine members, to teach our people so they don't miss the boat. Like we missed the boat on the investment opportunity of the internet. We're not missing this one. Okay, so look. So you're telling me you're going to come in with $200 and learn all this stuff, and you're positioning yourself to make $800. That's exactly what I'm telling you. Now, how many times can I make that 800? There's no limit. It just keeps recycling. You can do that every 2 months or every 3 months. Who knows? There's a way you can accelerate that, but we'll go into that later. But let's say, again, you guys came in and you did a $200 class, and let's say it took you 2 months to get 12 people to fall under. You don't have to go and recruit these people. This is a force matrix. This is not based on you going to recruit. That's not what this is. This is a decentralized bonus, meaning it happens without you. Every student that purchases courses and becomes a part of our wealth conscious movement to learn how money is being made today, every person that comes into this course is qualified without any monthly payments. It's phenomenal what we created, okay? So look, 2 months, let's say it takes 2 months and you make $800. You spent $200, you made $800. Who, I know it sounds like an owl, who could complain? Is anybody in the world can complain with those numbers? If it took you 60 days, 90 days even, you just made 400 and something percent on your money. You can't do that with S&P 500, which is only 29% a year on your money. And you can't do that with Ray Diallo. Ray Diallo, he's offering about 23% a year on his portfolios. He literally has individuals lined up. He hasn't taken a client in 10 years. You have to have $100 million for Ray Diallo to make you 23% a year. But you figure if you got $100 million and he's making you $23 million a year passively, okay. But if I got $1,000 and he's only making me, 23% on that, which is $230 a year, it's not really gonna do anything for me. But we're offering you an opportunity passively without doing anything to take our courses, be a part of our company's decentralized bonus, which is basically we're sharing the revenue with you. A percentage of the students is coming in Bitcoins, and we're paying you in Bitcoins. It's a phenomenal day. Become a part of this company. Now, when I say Bitcoin is, 16,000 a coin, a lot of you guys, oh my God, 16,000, I don't have 16,000. You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. You just see what I'm doing right here. I'm breaking down Bitcoin in portions. You can buy 0.0005 of Bitcoin, which is $8. You can buy $8 worth of Bitcoin. You can buy, Bitcoin is dividable. It's divisible. So you can divide it. It's not predicated on you buying a whole Bitcoin. It can be broken up into 100 million sections. That's what Bitcoin is. They call them Satoshis. There's 100 million Satoshis in each Bitcoin. So you don't need a whole Bitcoin, okay? So again, I just wanted to do this little illustration. I got to start making myself more present. Family Cash Machine is on a mission to teach our people, and we're basically paying you to learn. We're paying you to learn. I don't know an institution out there doing that. And we can do that because all we're doing, it's common sense. It's not rocket science. It's not mathematical ingeniousness. We're just sharing a percentage of the revenue with our students who are helping us to create the income. It's just that simple. We're not being greedy. That's all we're doing. And so, again, you guys, I mean, I don't know how a person can complain. Like I said, you spend $200. Let's say if you spend $300, you're still going to make that same $800, but you're going to get more knowledge, more information. You're going to get more, leveraging knowledge that you can utilize in the cryptocurrency world to make more money on your own. Okay, that's what's going to happen there. But they do have other bigger opportunities with us that we have bigger decentralized bonuses. So we'll go into that later. Right now, I just want to be basic and go with the basic things. The individuals that's coming in with bigger courses, when you get to the, when you want to go to the course that breaks down the entire cryptocurrency industry, then those courses there could pay you up to $4,000 every time. 7, remember what I said, to 12 individuals fall under you in the matrix. You're going to receive that. Again, like I said, if it takes you 3 months to do that, and you didn't go and actually do any sponsoring, or you didn't have to pay any monthly fees, I don't know how you can complain. So that's what we got here. I just wanted to put that out there real quick. The Family Cash Machine is on the scene, and we want to make sure our people is learning the cryptocurrency industry, learning how money moves, because when you come into the Family Cash Machine, you're going to also learn about money. We have to teach you about money, because some of the things they've never taught you about money is what creates the value of money, what's the characteristics of money, the history of money. These things they don't teach in school. we're going to teach you guys that in the family cash machine. All right, you guys, that's all I want to talk about today. Bitcoin 16,000. Join the family cash machine. Get a piece of this pie. Passively, you can make money in this company. And later on, we're going to explain to you some of the aggressive ways that we have that you can make money in this company. And you don't have to go nowhere. You can stay right here and just make money and learn and be amongst a group of people who are on a mission to understand wealth. It's not just about money, it's about wealth. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. I'm not gonna stay too long. This is Eric Brent. See you guys on the next video. You guys have a great weekend.